Holy buckets. It is already September 1st. I cannot believe how fast summer flew by. It is already September. Kids are back in school or going back to school. It's nuts. It is nuts. We're 3 weeks away from the release of Scarlet and Violet 151, which is super exciting. We are 2 months away from the release of Paradox Rift, which is Pokemon's next main series set. We do have a sale going on Paradox Rift on the website. It's kind of hidden in the Labor Day sale, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. And more importantly, today is Pokemon 150 Fun Day, and if you don't know what that means, where have you been for the last 8 weeks? So we've been giving away a booster box, this bad boy right here. We've been giving away a booster box of Pokemon 151 every single Friday until the release of Scarlet and Violet 151, which is in 3 weeks from today. We've given away a lot of boxes of this. We call it Pokemon 150 Fun Day. Of course, makes total sense. Chugga chugga. But we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep going. We've got 3 weeks left that we're going to keep giving away a booster box. Congratulations to this week's winner, Dawn Pokemon Trainer. You are the winner of a brand new box of Pokemon 151. Also known as Pokemon 150 Fun, because it makes total sense. All you need to do is just message me your information, your YouTube channel, things like the screenshots. Just give me your mailing information, basically. You can find me on Instagram at danny.phantump. You can find me on Twitter at danny__o, or you can just email me, dannyphantumpcontent@gmail.com. Now, if you want to win one of the last few boxes that we're giving away, here's what you do. You can enter. It's very simple. All you have to do is just hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like and a comment on this video, and then come back next Friday to see if you are the winner. Boom, that's it. Boom, boom. That is all you have to do to see if you are going to be. That's all you have to do to enter, which is pretty hype. I get questions all the time about Evolving Skies. A lot of different questions about Evolving Skies. So is Evolving Skies going to reprint? What do you see happening with Evolving Skies? But one of the ones that I get quite a bit also is, what is the Evolving Skies equivalent in Scarlet and Violet? What is going to be the Evolving Skies equivalent? I don't know if there's going to be one. I don't know if we will ever see a set like Evolving Skies again. And the only set, I think, in the history of Pokemon that is somewhat comparable to Evolving Skies would be Hidden Fates. Even though Hidden Fates was a specialty set, it was a set that just didn't stay in stock. As soon as people found it in stores, they bought it up. They just loved opening it, which because they loved opening it, singles just kept, singles did go down, but they stayed pretty relative because the demand was there and people just kept wanting more and more of it. And even in a down market right now, the Pokemon market is not doing well. The economy is not doing well. Society is not doing well. Money is tight all over the place. Even in a market like this, Evolving Skies says, I don't care. I am going to continue to climb in value. I'm going to continue to climb in price. And we have no idea how far this product is going to go. We're not just talking about booster boxes. We're talking about Evolving Skies sealed across the board. And part of the reason that it continues to climb and climb is because it's so difficult to keep sealed. Because people are chasing that Moonbreon, or they're chasing that Rayquaza VMAX, or an alternate art of some sort, whatever their favorite might be in the set. But the problem with Evolving Skies is pull rates. You're going to get between 7 and 8 hits per booster box, like normal for the first half of Sword and Shield, of the Sword and Shield block. However, there are so many ultra rares and so many different alternate arts, and pull rates are not consistent like what they've been so far in Scarlet and Violet, that you very well may open up a booster box and you may pull 4 hits. You may pull 3 regular art Vs and 1 VMAX. If you're really wanting to open up your Evolving Skies product, come here on Wednesdays and watch me open Evolving Skies on stream and pull nothing, and have to open up a bunch of fail packs for people so that way I can guarantee them hits, because Evolving Skies can be very painful. Sure, every once in a while we've pulled the Moonbreon, we've pulled Sylveon VMAX, we've pulled Rayquaza VMAX, but for the most part, you're just going to pull a Trevenant V, or maybe you'll pull a regular art Trevenant, just a rare card. It's just not great. It's not great. Evolving Skies, best probably to keep sealed, especially at this point. But we're going to look at what's been going on with Evolving Skies, because it continues to just climb and climb. We last looked at this data about 5-6 months ago when things started. I thought things were going to cool off a little bit, and they have leveled off a little bit. They're not rising at the rate that they were, which is just a sign of the times, but they're still trending in the upward direction, which is a lot different than what you see from the rest of the Sword and Shield block, really Scarlet and Violet, really Pokemon in general, which is going in a downward direction. So here is the first product that we're going to look at. This is the Evolving Skies booster box case. So this is a sealed case of 6 booster boxes. You can buy this. Usually you're going to have to find it on an LGS website, or maybe you'll be able to find some on TCG Player or eBay. They don't sell these in stores or anything like that. You can't buy a sealed case of booster boxes, and even if you wanted to, they are very, very expensive. You can see right now sitting at a 1-year high point of $2,459.12. So that's an all-time high for Evolving Skies. If you break that down, that is $409.85 per booster box. Now, the good news is that's cheaper than just buying a booster box by itself, because typically a case, at least during sets that are kind of modern and more in print, it's going to be a little bit cheaper to buy the case, because you're going to get hopefully a little bit of a discount since you're buying in a more bulky amount. But $409.85 per booster box. The low point of this, look where it was in September of 2022. Don't you wish sometimes you could rewind time and be like, oh, I'm just going to buy them at $1,112.26 because I'm going to double my value in a year. And here they are sitting at $2,459.12. So over doubled in value over the past year. Absolutely crazy. Continuing to trend in the upward direction. Evolving Skies booster boxes looked like in February of 2023 they were actually going to slow down. They were actually going to level off. You can see they had a couple months of just consistent flat movement. In September of 2022, these were selling for $192.70. That was a 1-year low for Evolving Skies booster boxes. No plans currently to reprint Evolving Skies. I don't know if they reprint. Let's say they do reprint Evolving Skies. They come out, Pokemon says, we're going to reprint Evolving Skies, give you one more go at it. I don't think they can print enough product to bring this price point down back to under $200. I don't know if they can get anywhere near that price point just by putting more booster boxes on the market. I think it's at a point right now where people are just going to buy it up no matter what. $192.70 is where it was in September of 2022. Really started gaining some steam, like we said before, in February of 2023. Leveled off for a couple months and then just started going higher and higher and higher. Sitting at $448.03 currently. So that's a 1-year high for Evolving Skies booster boxes. The ETBs, which have been kind of popping up at Walmart stores over the past couple months now. This is a sealed case right here. You get 2 different variants, kind of like you do in Paradox Rift, which comes out in a couple months. This is a set where you had 2 different variants. Obviously, all the evolutions, very cool looking Elite Trainer boxes. These get bought up as soon as they hit the shelves at Walmart. But if you're out and about, maybe you're shopping for some Lorcana, and you see Evolving Skies ETBs on the shelves, definitely grab them because they are very tough to find at MSRP right now. You can see in September of 2022 into October of 2022, they were right around $456.91 for a case of 10. That's MSRP pricing. That's because the ETBs did get reprinted right around that time, which drove the price point way down. However, it didn't last for more than a month as they started climbing and climbing and climbing. You can see right now sitting at $810.68, just off of a 1-year high, which it actually hit a couple weeks ago, of $822.09. Here are the singular Evolving Skies Elite Trainer boxes. We're just going to look at the one with Vaporeon, Sylveon, Espeon, and Glaceon. We're not going to look at the other one. They're pretty much the same. It's $43.64 below MSRP pricing in September of 2022, or right around MSRP pricing, I guess. Those ETBs are $39.99 for the MSRP pricing. So got down to MSRP during that reprint and then started climbing and climbing. You can see in December of 2022, started leveling off a little bit slower movement north, and then in July of 2023, end of June, kind of hit that 1-year high of $79.40. Now it's backed off a little bit as we've seen more and more pop up in stores, but it's not really driving downward. You can see it's sitting at $73.59 currently. I think we're going to level off for a couple months and then probably continue to head north. The Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer box, very cool. These actually popped up in stock. Make sure you follow Twitter people like Pokemon Drops so you can get alerted when these things pop up in stock on the Pokemon Center website. A lot of people had success. I didn't even try. I didn't even get the alert in time. So, but it was very interesting to see a lot of people in my Discord. Definitely join our Discord. They were having success finding Elite Trainer boxes, which is really, really cool to see. These Pokemon Center exclusives are very tough to find because they go out of stock relatively quickly. Very flat from September, October, November of 2022, and then in December started climbing. You can see that 1-year low of 120.45, and then at the beginning of 2023 started rising and rising and rising all the way up until July of 2023, where it hit that 1-year high of 185.28. It's backed off a little bit, only lost about $4, sitting at 181.19 currently. Then we've got the Evolving Skies Build and Battle Stadium, the only Build and Battle Stadium that's actually selling for above MSRP, and it's actually selling for double MSRP, which is absolutely crazy. Those Build and Battle Stadiums not doing as well as what I think Pokemon thought they were going to. Of course, they actually took a booster pack out. These ones here come with 12 booster packs, so 4 loose booster packs, and then 2 Build and Battle kits. But the newer ones, the Scarlet and Violet era ones, come with 2 Build and Battles, and then only 3 booster packs. So they've changed the contents a little bit, but the pricing is still expensive. In September of 2022, this was selling at a 1-year low of $66.88. I remember stocking these when they first came out. They sold much better than what we saw from pretty much every other Build and Battle Stadium that came out after them, but started climbing right away. Right away, you can see it backed off a little bit in January of 2023, but not much, not for very long, and then just started its consistency of just growth and growth and growth. Hit that $116.14 116.14 1-year high recently, and just continuing to trend in the upward direction. Here's the Build and Battle display for Evolving Skies, another little bit of a unique product that you can get at LGS's. You can get them online, places like that. You're not going to be able to find them in stores. You might be able to find the loose Build and Battles in stores, probably not anymore, but a sealed display of them, currently selling for $490, $498. That's a 1-year high for this product, almost doubled in price from where it was a year ago when it was at its 1-year low of $273.92. So when we look at 1-year growth patterns for Evolving Skies, it's almost like every product is consistently doubling in price over year, which is absolutely insane. Granted, the product has only been out for a couple of years now. Evolving Skies Build and Battle, the loose singular model, so not the display, just a single. This one was selling for $30.96 in November of 2022. That was its 1-year low, but it shot up quite a bit, almost doubled in price again, sitting at $54.55 currently. That's a 1-year high for that product. These 3-pack blisters are very crazy. You're only getting 3 booster packs here. There's not any better pull rates in 3-pack blisters, but they are moving very, very well. You can see this one featuring Umbreon. The other one features Ice Cube. They're selling for close to the same amount. The Umbreon's a little bit more popular just because it's Umbreon, but selling for $26.88 in September of 2022. Had some real drastic growth for a couple of months. You can see a jump over $35 pretty much in the span of 2 months there, and now it's slowly, gradually continuing to climb and hit $47.16 a few weeks ago as a 1-year high. It's lost a little bit of that, but still sitting at $46.72. You're basically looking at about $15 per booster pack by going this 3-pack blister variant. However, a lot of people want to add different pieces of Evolving Skies sealed products to their collection, like this Check Lane blister right here, which is only 1 booster pack. 1 booster pack. You get this really cool Galarian Slowpoke promo card. That's a really cool looking cute looking card. $8.02 was a 1-year low on this bad boy. That happened in September of 2022. Had some drastic growth for about a month and then kind of leveled off a little bit. So basically from October of 2022 all the way up until April of 2023, it gained about 20%, which is still really good. But it wasn't until the last few months now that it's really shot up in price, over doubled in price actually, sitting at $17.95 currently. So that's a 1-year high for that. Evolving Skies single sleeved boosters. You can still find these every once in a while when you go out and about at grocery stores and different places, but they fly off the shelves really quick. October of 2022, these were selling for $5.78, which is already about $2 above MSRP, and you can see up and downs all over the place, really impacted by the market and how many of these pop up at different stores, because then they get bought up and then they get relisted in a secondary market because Evolving Skies is so popular and a lot of people don't have grocery stores in their area that carry Evolving Skies, but just all over the place. You can see leveling off a little bit from November of 2022 up until February of 2023, and then starting to take off again and again, almost doubling. You're looking at about 40% growth over the past several months. You're sitting at $9.83 currently. That's a 1-year high. Same thing with Evolving Skies loose booster packs. Anytime there's products that come out that have Evolving Skies loose boosters in it, that does impact the price a little bit because a lot of products will get opened and the Evolving Skies boosters will be distributed on the secondary market. However, it's not enough to really impact the price point of these Evolving Skies boosters to go downward. They continue to trend in the upward direction despite the movement being somewhat slow. $4.50 is where this was selling in September of 2022. It's 1-year low, $4.72, and just growth throughout the entirety of the year. You can see the market price right now at $7.54. If you can find them for $7, that's actually a pretty good deal because they're constantly getting bought up at that price point and then relisted at $8 or higher. You can see its high point in May of 2023 at $8.16, and it's continuing to trend in the upward direction. There's a couple of ancillary products that came out right around the time of Evolving Skies that are doing extremely well. If you might find these kind of lying around on store shelves still, they are performing extremely well, like this case of Evolution tins. So it's got 2 of the Flareon, 2 of the Vaporeon, 2 of these Jolteon. These were printed quite a bit, but a case of them was selling for about $112.83 as a 1-year low in November of 2022. It was relatively flat for a few months, and then in February of 2023 became a little bit more difficult to find, and you can see it's really exploded in price over the past several months. You're sitting at $170.65 currently. That's a 1-year high. These each do have 5 booster packs inside, 4 booster packs inside, I think. 2 of them are Evolving Skies, which is kind of what the draw is, like this Jolteon V tin right here. This one was actually had a little bit of competitive connotations associated with it when it came to Jolteon V, but performing extremely well in the market. That 1955 is right around MSRP. That low point is where it was selling in February of 2023, and then it's climbed quite a bit significantly since then, sitting at 26.37 currently. That's a 1-year high for that. And then we've got these V-Union boxes. Really, Mewtwo V-Union was the only one that did extremely well, but there's a set of 3 that came out around the same time: Zacian, Mewtwo, and Greninja. And these come with a couple of Evolving Skies packs as well. These came out right around the time of Evolving Skies release, and you can see what this has done over the past year. Lots of growth. $44.09 is where it was sitting in November of 2022, and just continued growth over the past year, sitting at $63.27 currently. That is a 1-year high for that product as well. The other V-Union boxes seeing similar growth, but Mewtwo V-Union, obviously the one that does have a little bit of competitive play associated with it, so that one's doing better than the rest. Evolving Skies in general, doing extremely well, and you can let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Evolving Skies, if you think it needs to be reprinted, what's going on with it, how far you think it's going to go. It's absolutely crazy right now to see how Evolving Skies continues to perform even in a down market. I hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a really long way for the algorithm. Also helps you enter to win a booster box of Pokemon 151. We've only got a few weeks left. Absolutely crazy. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me ramble. We'll be back on Sunday to talk about some other fun stuff. Until next time, guys, peace.